Thank you.
Not willing to admit defeat, Republican Roy Moore is still not ready to concede.
And that's what we've got to do, is wait on God and let this process play out. I know it's late. We can't wait and have everybody wait till after 11 o'clock. But the votes are still coming in, and we're looking at that. Let's go home and sleep on it. We'll take it on tomorrow. Thank you.
While Moore remains silent today, the votes show Doug Jones will be Alabama's first Democratic senator in 25 years.
Thank you. Thank you.
Even though provisional and military ballots still need to be counted, Secretary of State John Merrill says it almost certainly won't matter.
The spread might change. You know, the margin of victory might be diminished somewhat, but to overcome a 21,000 vote deficit is highly unlikely based on my observations from past experiences.
While it's been one of the most divisive elections in state history, it's also been one of the closest to call, right up until the very end when Jones made a late-night comeback to secure the win, impacting the race nearly 23,000 write-in votes, 40% turnout, far exceeding expectations, especially in urban areas, which worked to turn the election in favor of Jones.
Well, Jefferson County, the spread between Judge Moore and Doug Jones was about 83,000 votes at the last count. And when somebody wins by 83,000 votes, that's a lot of votes. I think one of the things that is worthy to note is that there were certain areas of the state where turnout was extraordinarily high. So obviously they concentrated their efforts in certain areas where they felt like they needed to have that type return in order to be successful.
Merrill says all of the votes will be certified no sooner than December 26 and no later than January 3rd. Again, for an automatic recall to be triggered, the outcome would have to be within 0.5%, and that is highly unlikely as the votes stand now. But Moore can request a recount once those votes have been certified. However, Merrill says it will cost him upwards of $1 million. In Montgomery, Lee Peck, Fox 10 News.